Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared to be entertained for the next 6 minutes and 45 seconds. This is good, wholesome family entertainment. This is none other than the Democrat Socialist National Convention 2019. These are the, I guess, rules and regulations part, the safety brief, if you will.
Keeping each other secure and making sure that everybody is able to fully participate in this convention. The first thing that we have to talk about is accessibility. We have a lot of disabled comrades, and a lot of those are invisible disabilities. You don't know who it is that is having a more difficult time navigating this space, and this space was not created with all of their needs in mind. So it's up to us to modify that space to make sure that everybody is able to move in the ways that they need to move. What this means is that first of all, in this room, I see that no one's clapping for me. It could be because I'm not engaging, but it also is because everyone's doing this. And that's really important because those loud bursts of noise, even though this is a noisy space, when we can do something like reducing that, that's really important. So please don't clap, shoot up these.
Jazz hands.
In terms of movement, right? You'll notice that a lot of these floors are connected by elevators. Those elevators are very slow. If you are able to use the stairs that are immediately outside, and even better, if you're able to go across the way to use the stairs in the corners, that's going to free up space for people who have to rely upon the other forms of transportation. If you can use the stairs, use the stairs. If you are able to use the escalators, use the escalators, and if you need the elevator, the marshals are going to be trying to do our best to make sure that access to that is reserved for people.
Uh-oh.
Just, yeah. Yeah. And additionally with the noise issue, like avoid hissing, avoid waving banners, right?
Hissing.
Because there's all sorts of things. If you don't know what to do, show up these, right? I'm sure there's lots of ways that we can communicate to each other without needing to rely on something that's going to hurt somebody else. We have quiet rooms that are available. There's a range of options of these, right? On Piedmont floor, on 7, there's one that has video but no sound. If you still want to be able to observe the convention, but the sound is an issue. There's also on Piedmont 8, a completely quiet room. One thing to note there, please don't go in that space with anything that's like an aggressive scent, for instance, right? Because that's going to be difficult for people.
An aggressive scent, like, I'm just going to let him go.
And whether, perfumes or anything like that. So in addition to this collective security, we need to be working on consent, right? The principle of collective security is we don't want to put people in stressful situations that they don't consent to, right? And we have to be accountable to each other that our actions might have negative consequences for other people. So first and foremost, use the proper doors, right? Don't try and exit through these or any other sort of like fun shortcuts you see. We really need to keep those closed. You have to have your credentials at all time. We're not trying to be jerks, but there are right-wing infiltrators who are trying to get in here, and the way that you enable us to keep them out is by making sure it's very easy for all the marshals to see those. We're also talking about de-escalation, right?
Of course.
Because people are going to have different experiences of things that some others might think is normal heatedness, and I think in some of that there's an inevitability there, but it's going to be really traumatic for people if we're not making an affirmative effort to de-escalate each other and de-escalate ourselves, right? And we have marshals who are going to help you do that. If you are having a conflict with somebody, feel free to step away, right? We're going to make sure that you can get out of that space. Let somebody else step away if they need to step away, right? And generally try to be chill, right? Take a deep breath. Can I feel better before you say anything? We also have an info security, right? This is really, really important. Please don't tweet photos of your credentials. That would be very bad. Please don't share your credentials with other people. If you have friends here that you would like to be here and they don't have credentials, don't let them in. Don't make exceptions for those people because...
Why not? Why not just let them in? I mean, shouldn't they be there? What difference does it make if they have credentials or not?
makes it really hard to take care of the people. Don't really talk to anybody who doesn't have a credential, especially if they claim to be from the press. You have no idea who that person is.
Yeah.
Please do not talk to anybody who identifies themselves as a member of the press without having credentials. Don't talk to cops.
Oh.
Don't talk to MAGA assholes. Oh, we're almost there. Just but thank you. We are going to be visited tomorrow by some MAGA protesters. Is there anybody here who's done abortion clinic escort work? Awesome. It's a very similar operation to that, right? With abortion clinic escort work, you don't want to engage with the MAGAs. You don't want to engage with them at all because the priority is getting people in and out safely without them being harassed by anybody. So by you engaging with them, you are putting danger and stress on your comrades who didn't consent to that.
Bro, this dude keeps saying comrade like it's fucking 1968 Soviet Union, like behind the Iron Curtain stuff. Like, not even ironically using it. He's literally using comrades.
And by all means, don't talk to cops if there are cops there for any reason at all, right? And if you do see someone talking to cops, let the marshals know. The last thing is, we have a tough job here. You have a tough job here, and the other tough thing here is making sure that everybody's voice is heard. I know that the folks up front are going to do their best to make sure everyone's voice is heard during the debates. Our marshals are going to be running microphones. They're going to be holding on to those microphones, and please, do your best to respect that and communicate with us if you need the mic held differently for you for any kind of reason.
Like because you're talking out of your ass, maybe.
But please let them make sure that everyone has access to those, and we take it low and slow in terms of getting everybody access to those. And please let us know if you have any kinds of conflicts, any problems about mobility, any problems about finding what you need, any problems or conflicts with other people, or anybody who you see without credentials that you think we should have our eyes on. Please let us know. We are safe and we are strong because there's power in collective work, and that's exactly what we're doing here, and we're going to rely on you to make that happen. So I'm very happy to be working with you on this project, and I hope everyone has a great convention.
Wait, they're going to do the hand thing. Look at this shit.
Safe.
I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. I mean, this is real life, guys. This isn't like a caricature, or this isn't like a satire piece. This is real life. This is how these people really operate day to day, man. I mean, okay. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Democrat Socialist National Convention 2019. Rock on.